how I time the market to make more money. Keep in mind that I don't actually time anything. This is just a strategy to make more money while investing consistently month in, month out. Also, I noticed that most of you who are viewing the video are not subscribed to the channel. So if you want to grow this small channel and help me out, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. So I want to emphasize that I don't try to predict the market, right? Market timing is a fool's errand. Even professionals with billions of dollars in resources, advanced algorithms, and dedicated research teams fail consistently at predicting market movements. So you can't actually time the market ever. No one can really do it. If they can, they'd be like a trillionaire. But I do this every time it drops. Instead of predicting, I react systematically. When the market falls, I have a predetermined plan that removes emotion from the equation entirely. The problem with most investors is that they're told that you have to have a fixed amount that you invest every month. For example, investing $1,000 a month, whether the market is at all-time highs or down 20%. While consistent investing is good, this approach misses the opportunity to accumulate more shares when prices are lower, right? Ignoring market drops when markets fall, the typical response is paralysis or panic. Investors either stop investing entirely or worse, sell their existing holdings, exactly the opposite of what they should do. So that is like the biggest mistake that people make. If the market is down, you should not sell, right? At the worst case scenario, just don't do anything. But realistically, you should be buying more when the market drops. So the core idea to my strategy is I invest more when the market goes down. It's simple as that. No complex analysis, no market predictions, just a systematic response to market volatility. Not market timing. So we are not timing the market, right? It's not about picking the bottom or predicting recoveries. It's about responding to measurable market conditions with a predetermined plan. So the simple logic behind the strategy is markets fluctuate, drops create opportunities, buy more at lower prices, and your wealth will compound faster. Let's take a look at how. So what I track is the S&P 500 as my primary market indicator. It's basically a broad market representation for how the stock market is doing. It's the 500 largest US companies. It's easy to follow and measure, and it has widely available data. So you want to have a consistent amount that you invest every single month, but you also want to adapt that amount according to what's happening in the market. So for example, my consistent monthly investment amount is more than this, but in this example that I'm using, it's $1,000 every single month, no matter what. This ensures that I'm always participating in the market and building the habit of consistent investing. And then the adjustment rule is when the market drops from recent highs, I increase my investment according to a predetermined scale, right? So if the market drops 5%, I'm going to invest 2x, which would be 2,000. If the market drops 10%, then I'm going to invest 3x, which would be 3K a month. And then if the market drops 15%, then I'm going to invest 4x, which would be 4K a month. And here's why the scaling works. If there are larger drops in the market, that means there are better opportunities. You're literally getting things at a discount. Just imagine going to a Boxing Day sale and not buying anything, but then 2 months later, when everything's back at regular price, you're buying literally every single thing in all the stores. That wouldn't make sense, right? That's the same thing for stocks. You don't want to be purchasing when stocks are at all-time highs. You'd rather purchase when the market crashes. So here are two important rules that you need to keep in mind. Rule number one, never stop investing. Make sure that you invest every single month. I invest every single month. The base $1,000 investment happens automatically regardless of market conditions, right? If you can set up an auto deposit from when you get paid from your job or your corporation, then that's even better. Rule number two is no perfect timing, right? I'm not picking the bottom. I don't know when the market will recover, and I don't need to know. The point is that you're getting shares at a discount. So whether it's 10%, 15%, 20%, the bigger the crash, the better, because you're getting sales, sales, sales. Most people fail when they stop investing, right? Stopping when the markets drop or even selling your portfolio is a big mistake, right? You don't want to get scared and sell. That's literally going to ruin your whole portfolio, and you're probably never going to invest in the stock market again because you're going to think it's a big scam. So you don't need to time the market perfectly. You just need to react differently than everyone else. While the crowd panics, you systematically accumulate. While others sell, you buy more. While they wait for certainty, you embrace the opportunity. This is the mindset that you need to adapt. If you enjoyed this video and you like this content, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll appreciate that a ton. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.